3, 2, 1. Houston, you are clear for liftoff.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's Etanyos here. Welcome to episode number 2 of this NHL 20 Houston Cosmonauts custom franchise mode here in the NAHL. If you guys are new to the channel, please go down below, consider subscribing and leaving a like, and also make sure you leave comments of ways you think I can improve this series because I love reading them. Also, if you missed last episode, go click in the top corner right now. There will be a link to the last video, and I'll also leave that in the description. But anyways, let's jump into the video. So, as of last episode, the league was properly aligned. The NAHL took place, and really there's only a couple teams that I think we need to worry about that are actually going to make a bit of a make some noise in this series. I'm gonna say that the Philadelphia Firebirds might not be good the first season here. Draisaitl could carry them, but Bear Martinez playing alongside Draisaitl is going to be absolutely insane. They didn't really land defense though. If we look at who is it? Was it San Jose? Yeah, it was San Jose. San Jose managed to put together a playmaker power forward pairing here for franchise players on the front end, so that's going to be a crazy scoring duo there. And they have Kucherov and they have Horvat. Like, they've got a crazy number of elite and franchise players in this system, which is scaring me because I did not expect them to have that powerful an offense right off the bat. But yeah, San Jose is another team that should be on the radar. And then the final team that I was definitely worried about a bit was definitely Vancouver, as they put Matthews, Lutz, and Nylander together, as well as they got Dylan Cousins, and I'm trying to remember if they got anybody else crazy good. Oh yeah, they got Brizgalov too. So yeah, Vancouver and San Jose is going to be a serious pairing and tandem, is going to be a serious rivalry in the future in the Pacific. As far as we go, you look at our entire division here, and I would say the only team that we are probably going to have to watch out for is going to be, let's see, we got Austin, Phoenix, Denver, San Antonio, and Winnipeg. I'm not really sure which team is going to be like the most dangerous out of that group. I also don't understand why Mississauga is at the top of the list there. I'd say Austin, yeah, they could prove to be a difficult team to play against in the future. Obviously, they have Jalen Bartley, who's going to be very good, and they got Demko, and good group overall. But let's see, who else? Ooh, yeah, the Rampage might be the team to beat here in our division by the looks of it. Yeah, Dallas is probably going to be the team to beat off the start here. Denver's actually in good shape, though, too. I'll give them that. They are in good shape. They're not crazy good, but they're a good team still. San Antonio. Ooh, San Antonio could be difficult. They got Wilson Mills. As well as Bishop and net. So yeah, San Antonio could prove to be difficult. And then Winnipeg was the last team, I believe. And I'm not so worried about Winnipeg at this point. But you never know. The game can definitely surprise you. So those are the teams we're going up against that are, direct rivalries with us. I'm going to say it's probably going to be the Rampage will be the team to beat. So I think to start things off, we're kind of just going to go game by game. I'll show you guys the majority of the jerseys here. We will highlight our games that are going to be like direct rivalries. So I think Phoenix is Phoenix in our division? I believe they are. I don't know why they wouldn't be. Yeah, Phoenix is in our division, so yeah, that'll be one of our direct rivalries, but I think we're going to get the better of them. Who knows, honestly. This is going to be very interesting to see what happens here, how the league kind of shapes up after the first year or two. And yeah, we're just going to go game by game here for the most part. I'm just going to advance days, but I'll show you guys the jerseys and stuff like that. So you saw Phoenix's jersey last episode. If you missed last episode, go back and watch it. We lose 3-1 to them, though. Jeez. Okay, the Indiana Ice Tigers. Let's check them out. See how good a team they got here. I mean, yeah, okay, that's fair. They got better goaltending and defense than us, but our offense is some of the best in the league. Okay, you guys have seen our jerseys before, but yeah, that's the Ice Tigers jerseys there. You know, they're all looking real nice for the most part. But they got Bergeron. Okay. Oh, that's that Bergeron Hall line. So we might lose to them too, honestly. Let's see what happens here. And I love it when my defenders just instantly get injured here with a concussion at 6'9". And yeah, we lose, obviously. Jeez. Okay, let's go to the roster moves nice and quickly here. So I get the feeling that we don't have enough defense in our system. I mean, obviously in the system, yes, we do, but we only have, yeah, we don't have enough defenders. So let's call Lucas Spies up. Edit the lines nice and quickly here. And I'm going to toss, yeah, no, Spies is definitely going up on the top pairing at the moment. And yeah, okay, we'll leave that as is for now. And who's played so far? Has it been Lundqvist in both? Yeah, Lundqvist is not playing where we want him to be at the moment, but the team hasn't really gelled either yet, as Barkov still hasn't scored. So it looks like it's just the defense there that kind of took the hit. For chemistry, you can try throwing Pizik in there, but yeah, okay, that's fine. So yeah, we lose another game there, and that's not looking great at this point. I was hoping that we would have won at least one of our opening 2 games, but we'll see what happens here. So the Stingrays are 2-0. They're 2-1-0 to start, and I don't know how. Offense and defense, or offense is good, but the defense and goaltending just is not there. So I don't know, guys. I don't know why this team wins so many games. It's probably Kucherov single-handedly because he is that good. But, yeah, I can't really tell you. I mean, I think our team's got way better depth than a lot of these teams. But like I said, these teams are going to be heavily, like our team is going to be heavily reliant on who can perform, if any of the young guys can actually step up and grow, or if we're going to be as terrible as we have been so far. So, yeah, we got the Washington Royals up next. I hit simulate. Okay, so that's not what I wanted to do, and we're down 2-0, only down 2-1. I'm not actually going to play, but I just wanted to show you their jerseys, which, you know, they're actually some of the more interesting looking jerseys there. Mark Stone is their captain. I doubt that we win this game because that's what our team's good at, and yeah, geez, 3-0, or 3-1 loss, and 0-4 to start. The Houston Cosmonauts are tanking it, like, really badly. I don't think any other team is 0-4 in the league. Oh my god. I thought we were going to be good. And right now, I think we actually have the best odds at Caden Loynes. That's not how I envisioned this going, but that's how it has gone so far. Also, you know, losing Zdeno Chara was not a good start either, so yeah, getting him back is definitely going to help, and that was a rough patch for sure. So don't ask me why that's happened the way it has, but we just got to push forward here, and oh my gosh, I'm not simulating another game here, so I want to hit play. Okay, so we're going to check out the LA Tropics jersey. They've actually got a fairly decent team overall. Marchand's their captain, so interesting enough there. I do like the color scheme, though. I was tempted to use them as well, but we ended up going with the original kind of choice with the Cosmonauts. So yeah, that is the Los Angeles Tropics. Again, another new team. And let's see how we do against them. And Pitlick gets injured. Okay, replace him. And do we win? We get our first win of the franchise mode there against the LA Tropics 5-2. And Joe Thornton is our leading scorer right now with 4 points in 5 games, interestingly enough. So heading over to this next game here against the Vikings. They actually have a fairly well-rounded team overall. They got Sidney Crosby, so not really surprised there. You can take a look at their jerseys. And, yeah, that would be the San Francisco Vikings. So, I don't know. I came up with all these teams. I don't know if you guys really like them or not, or if I'm inspiring you to start your own custom league or something like that. But let me know in the comments below. Ooh, we get an injury there from Andre Palat. And, oh, good. Oh, good. Look at how many freaking injuries we just got. Are you kidding me? We just lose 2 wingers to injury just like that. Like, are you kidding me right now? This is ridiculous, man. I am not impressed with this. So Joe Veleno and Boris Kachuk are both going to get playtime in the NHL, and they actually balance our lineup out a little bit better somehow. Oh my gosh, of course there's still other lines that are messed up. Because why would our lineup stay intact after that many injuries? God. Okay. Oh good, Kovalchuk was right there. I didn't even see him. Okay. Centers, let's go with Jumbo Joe. I don't even care right now. So, yeah. Oh, we did beat San Francisco, but we did lose 2 players to injury there, so that was not ideal. But now we are 2-4-0. Heading up against the San Diego Hammerheads. They got McKinnon, so he's probably going to be a force. And that's how their jerseys look. So, yeah, you guys can let me know if you like whose jerseys you really like, which jerseys you don't. Again, go in comments. I love to see what you guys have to say. So, yeah, our offense takes a serious hit there, losing 2 of our guys. And do we beat? Yeah, we do. Okay, so we find our stride and win 3 games in a row there, and Barkov is up to a point a game now after 7. So it's interesting to see how hockey works, man. It's such a balanced game overall that anybody can win at any time. Obviously, yes, Caden Loynes is a franchise player, but I don't know how good our odds are for him. It's interesting to analyze, and I've got a lot of doubts that we're gonna end up with anyone crazy. A bunch of these guys I don't even recognize, like DeMaio I've never seen before. Obviously, Loynes is computer generated, and I'd like Stützle or Rossi. Both those guys are really good players overall, but yeah, I'm not entirely sure if we're even going to be drafting around there, or if we're going to go crazy far in the playoffs or something like that. So, next team here is the Memphis Lions. You guys haven't seen them yet, I'm pretty sure. And they have got a jersey looking like that. They got Braden Point as their captain. And yeah, we did go with the M logo there for them. But yeah, no, kind of like Boston looking style jersey almost there. And we'll see how good they are here right away, if they beat us or not, really. So we are way back up in the division, but the Rattlesnakes are the team to beat. And there you go. We win that game 4-0. So I think we've really started to find our stride as a team. And it's interesting to watch, man, because some games the team shows up, other games they're just absolutely brutal. And let's check out the Seattle Whales here. So we're all 86s across the board, funny enough. Ooh, Ovechkin's on Seattle. Okay. So yeah, pretty nice looking jerseys overall. Not the craziest looking jerseys or anything like that. It's got a pretty solid color scheme, I'd say. And yeah, that's Seattle, led by Ovi the Great there. And yeah, they are a pretty good team by the looks of it. So we already played against Phoenix. We lost to them. And do we beat them this time around? No, we do not. They are a very good team by the looks of it. So, very interesting, man. Very interesting to see. Why are you complaining about your ice time? You're trash. You don't fit our system. Like, I picked the wrong player with Teuvo Teravainen, and we will probably look to trade him in upcoming episodes, but at the same time, we still need him to play, right? He's complaining about his ice time, and he's on the first line, so I don't know what the deal is here with some of these guys and why they're so, why they're like that. But anyways, the Chicago Devils we have not seen yet. They are still at the United Center, but let's see how they look. Fairly similar color scheme to what the Cosmonauts have, probably a slightly lighter red. Elias Pettersson is their captain. And I guess they had the third pick, didn't they? I think so, because they took Pettersson third, hoping that he'd turn into a franchise center. So, yeah, Dougie Hamilton with 9 points in 10 games is insane, and we are way down our division ladder right now after losing those last two. So, and we do beat the Devils there. I think we looked at Austin already. I can't remember. No, we did not. We've just seen teams with fairly similar color schemes to them. And Palat's fully healed, so that's always a good thing to see. So let's move Teravainen down to the second line. Toss Palat up on the first. And, yeah, that's definitely better chemistry there. So, the Austin Outlaws we have not seen yet. Let's see how their jerseys look. So, actually, this was one of the jerseys where I was really like, oh, I kind of want to play with this team. But Mitch Marner's their captain, I believe. I think his hand's kind of covering the C right now. But yeah, Marner's their captain. Even if their team doesn't look that great overall, they actually had a pretty solid forward group, I'd say. So how do we do against Austin? We lose that game 3-1. Yikes. Okay, Calgary Cowboys are up next. And they are a good team by the looks of it. So let's see what Calgary's got here. Ooh, they're very well-rounded. They got Sebastian Aho as their main man there, their captain. And yeah, I mean, I like their jerseys. It's a good-looking jersey. Slightly different shade of red than the Cosmonauts, but yeah, that's Calgary. So do we beat them? Cowboys, yes we do. Okay. The New York Stars are looking like a very nice team too right now. They are, I guess you could say nice with it. 7-3-0 to start is a nice record. And they are just a, evenly balanced team overall. Who is their captain? Oh, Kuznetsov, right. Right, yeah, Evgeny Kuznetsov. But you guys can see why I almost went with that team. Very nice looking jerseys. They got all the star stuff to match it, and those jerseys were hella nice. I really wanted to use those jerseys, but we didn't go with them. We ended up going with the Cosmos. So, do we beat the Stars? Yes, we do. Big win there. I believe we've looked at the Ice Tigers already. Yes, we have. So we can just sim right past them. Head over to Denver. And how do we do against Indiana? We take a loss there again, man. Our team's really even keel, right up and down the middle, win a game, lose a game kind of thing here. So, as you can see, the Denver Grizzlies have got a very nice looking jersey there too. That looks like Patrick Kane, I believe. So yeah, he's their captain. And we'll see if we can beat them or not. Again, another team we haven't faced yet. We did face San Jose already. So I'm assuming we're going to lose to both these teams. 10-7 game. Wow. And yeah, we lost 5-2 as well. So yeah, our team is really not performing up to the standard that I was kind of hoping we would, but yet teams like the Vancouver Narwhals are. And yeah, man, I don't know what's up with that. So Austin Matthews, the captain there in Vancouver. Yeah, nice jerseys there. Again, let me know which ones you like, you don't like, that kind of thing. And I'm expecting a bit of an L here to the Narwhals. We've played the Outlaws already, so thank God we get Bertuzzi back. That's probably going to help at least a little bit, just because he can score, right? So Yeah, having Bertuzzi back is going to be very good. I did not realize that we could get +1 across the board like that, but we can. And Donovan Leach is actually up to an 82 already. He scored 8 points in 18 games, and he is starting to find his stride. Same thing with Davidson here. He's a top 4 defender already. And we're only 18 games, it said? 18 games into the season? Yeah. And we lose to the Narwhals there, unfortunately. I didn't even know Chara was injured, but he was. Okay, that's actually not a bad trade. A 3rd and a 4th for a 3rd and a 6th. But it's also a year away. But at the same time, the 2020 draft probably isn't going to be that deep in the 3rd and 4th rounds. So, yeah, let's take that. So we played Austin already. Yes, I get it, Barkov, but you're also kind of adding to this. So you do need to kind of put your head down and work here because the team has not played well so far, and you are the leader. So, the Winnipeg Wizards are the only team in our division, I believe, that we haven't faced yet. And they got some pretty nice looking jerseys. Mark Scheifele ended up back in Winnipeg, funny enough, just with a different logo this time. And man, those are some pretty nice jerseys too still. I like how it looks. Their mascot's name is Merlin, so that's like, come on, man. That's pretty cool. Actually, no, San Antonio is the team that we have not faced yet. So, oh, come on with all the injuries, man. Palat goes out again. And we win 2 games there. So, yeah, we're 9-11-1 now. Don't ask me how, but we are. And the San Antonio Bulls are the only team we haven't really faced yet. So, they have got Malkin as their captain, and really quite a nice color scheme overall, too. I really liked how their jerseys looked. So, yeah, I mean, that's what we got for jerseys right now. That's how San Antonio's looking, and yeah, we played them back-to-back here, actually. I believe we played the Vikings already, did we not? Yes, we did. Okay. And the Lumberjacks would be the next team that we haven't faced yet. So, a couple big games here. Do we win any of them? We'll have to check, but yeah, having Kachuk on the top line is not the most ideal. So, yeah. Anyways, loss there. Davidson was injured, but he's all right, I guess. And then we beat San Francisco there. Okay, so heading up against the Montreal Lumberjacks. One of my actually more likable franchises in the NHL. I liked how they looked. They put together really good defense overall. Weber's still there. And yeah, kind of like a Vancouver or Hartford color scheme, but yeah, we'll see how they do as well. So again, it's really if their defense can shut down our offense, then they're probably going to be good. We're going to simulate over to Jacksonville now because, we're still kind of in the intro stages of this league, and we are losing a lot of games, I have to say. We are losing a lot, but we do beat the Chicago Devils there. I'm interested to see where our pick is projected now because, you never know what's going to happen here. All right, so by the looks of it, Jacksonville is the next team that we haven't really played yet. And let's see what they got. So, good defense overall. Huberdeau looks like he's their captain by the looks of it. Or he's their alternate, but maybe he's their highest rated player. So, I mean, the Swamp Rabbits have got a nice looking jersey and logo overall. I think it's really cool. And, yeah, I mean, that's Jacksonville. So, do we beat the Swamp Rabbits? Let's see. Oh, man, I just realized Mississauga somehow got ACES as their abbreviation. I didn't do MIS, which is stupid, but whatever. It happened. Jacksonville beats us 4-1. San Jose. Oh, Thornton gets injured too. You got to be kidding me. And Beaulieu gets injured, and we lose again. Jesus, okay. So, the Mississauga... What was their name? Mavericks, right? Yeah, the Mississauga Mavericks. Here's their team. Doughty is their captain. And, pretty solid jerseys. Not the craziest looking or anything, but, it's solid. I don't understand how our team's so shit, though, honestly. Dallas Rampage, I don't believe we've played yet. Ooh, and John Davidson's out with a broken foot, not coming back till January. We killed the Mavericks, though. Jeez. Okay, so the Rampage, again, I don't think we saw them yet. And they got John Tavares as their captain. But yeah, again, solid jersey colors. They're fairly similar to ours, actually. So, yeah, serious rivalry here. Bulldogs would be up next for teams we haven't seen yet. And New York Stars we have. Jumbo Joe's back, thank God. Okay, so I think what we're going to do here, until Donovan Leach can really prove his overall and jump up past Joe Thornton, then he's not getting that second line minutes. So yeah, that's just not happening yet. Davidson's going to be out for a while, though, unfortunately. So, the Boston Bulldogs. Wait, did we see them already? I don't think so. Yeah, no, we haven't seen Boston yet. So, let's check them out. So, again, this is like the Boston Bruins, pretty much, just, slightly different. They got John Carlson by the looks of it. And yeah, pretty solid looking logo, nothing crazy, but I do like how their team looks. So after that would be the Ottawa Spartans for teams we haven't seen. We lose 5-2 to the Bulldogs, yikes. Okay, so the Ottawa Spartans, actually I kind of like how their jersey looks. 88, is that Pasternak? I believe that is. Yes, they got David Pasternak as their captain. And yeah, a pretty good looking jersey overall. I like how Ottawa looks. Different color scheme than what we're used to seeing with the red, yellow, white, and black. But yeah, that's them. Do we beat them? Yes, we do. Thank God. Okay. Marcus Sorensen also gets injured, and Pitlick is fully healed, so we'll toss him back in the lineup. But looks like the team's kind of found some chemistry here, which is interesting because I don't know how well they're playing. Is Pitlick in the lineup? Yeah, he is. So they just subbed him in right away. I don't like what they did here, though. That doesn't quite make sense to me. Why did they change things up? I guess do we have an injured defenseman? Doesn't look like it, so whatever. So, the Detroit Dragons we haven't seen yet either. I don't know about this one. This one was kind of could have been better. The red, green, and black, it doesn't look bad, but it probably could have looked better as well. Steven Stamkos is their captain there in Detroit. And yeah, we'll see what happens there. It looks like they've got some really good offense too by the looks of it. So we haven't seen Columbus yet. After that, we've got a lot of teams that we have seen already. And, well, let's see. So 9-4 win there against Detroit, 5-3 win there. And then the Columbus Eagles are a new franchise that, again, we have not seen yet. So there's Columbus's jersey. Number 14 would be Sean Couturier. And, I actually liked how the Columbus Eagles jersey looked. I was tempted to use them as well, but didn't happen, obviously. So yeah, that's the Columbus Eagles. We're playing them on a back-to-back. And then the next team we haven't seen after that would be, dear God, how many aces did I mess up on like that? Is it just 2? Because that is annoying that I didn't put EDM in for Edmonton. That's whatever. Whatever, it happened. I made some errors, but we'll get through it. So back-to-back losses there against the Eagles, and then the Rampage also beat us, so we are looking like we're not going to make the playoffs first season here. Big win there against LA, and then against Seattle as well. Jumbo Joe goes down yet again, and his age is starting to wear on him. Detroit loses. Multiple Houston players are ready to be dressed, so that means Donovan Leach is in here now. He's playing second line minutes, and he's going to grow like crazy, hopefully. if things go well, obviously. Larmour's up to an 81, so he's doing all right. How many wins has he got? 2 out of 6 games. Okay. So not spectacular. Davidson's up to an 84 as well. So he's really proven that he's probably going to be our number 1 defender in no time here. We're going to go like this. Try Davidson up on the top pair and see what he can do. And only +1 chemistry there, unfortunately. He's got to be like balanced or something. Pinch balance. Yikes. Okay. So the current coach really doesn't fit our team all that well at the moment. So yeah, that could be better. Maybe what if we tried Ben Hutton up here? See, that would work. But at the same time, it kind of throws our defense in the mixer. So that's not going to happen, I don't think. But we can try Davidson up top because, he is a franchise defenseman and we'll see what he can get done. So a bunch of games here still going on. Jumbo Joe is healed, thank God. Ready to play. Let's get him in on that third line now, as Donovan Leach has surpassed him as a player. Even though the points don't really show it. So let's see if we can win this game here against Winnipeg, and we do. Okay, so now we're back up to second in the division, interestingly enough. And we got the Edmonton Icemen that you guys haven't seen yet. Again, there are some errors in this system, but what can you do? They got Panarin by the looks of it there as their alternate. And yeah, that's Edmonton. So everybody up to Toronto we have seen so far, so we're going to sim more here. Spees is fully healed. Okay, that's fine. Just keep the sim going here, and if we can keep getting wins, we're going to sit nice and fine where we're at, especially as we have games in hand on other teams there. But yeah, our team kind of just shot up the rankings there, and I'm kind of surprised where we ended up. So, Loins is that franchise guy that everybody's hyped about. After that, though, I don't really know where things are going to end up here. He's 86 overall, too. That's nice. Donovan Leach has really shot up in overall. If we get to the Toronto Titans here, we'll see what happens. Ooh, we are a championship status team. We're expected to finish first in our conference, get 54 wins and 28 road wins. Okay. Doable, but tough, man. Tough goals. So we got the Toronto Titans here. I don't think we've seen them yet. They got Roman Josi as their captain, or their alternate captain, sorry. And yeah, they got more of almost like an Oilers color scheme, but the swords look really cool on there for sure. So can we beat them? We'll see. And I think that might be it for the teams. Oh no, there's one more team that we haven't seen yet, I believe. I think there's 2 or 3 actually. So I think we're just going to kind of sim out the rest of the current season. I'll show you the next teams in the next episode for the most part. But yeah, 47 games in. We got 51 points. We're nowhere near the top of the league. The Vancouver Narwhals are, interestingly enough. Narwhals and Stingrays. What did I say? Hey, like that. Those are going to be the best teams. The Rattlesnakes are ahead of us still. The Rampage are not doing as well. But we do have a neck and neck kind of race here for the Central. For the Atlantic, it's close, but not as close. And it's very close in the Metro. Jeez. Okay. Edmonton's not good. Yikes, they're the worst in the league right now. So Edmonton's going to end up with another number 1 overall pick, I think. I think that's how that's going to work, so yikes. As far as league scoring goes, by the looks of it, Alexander Barkov's got himself 50 points so far. Timo Meyer's got 44. Kovalchuk's got 42. Donovan Leach for a rookie, 32 points in 47 games. He's doing all right. And for the entire league, Connor McDavid, no surprise there, but Brian Lutz is scoring like a maniac right now. playing alongside Austin Matthews is really doing wonders for him. And yeah, that is a little bit scary. So a bunch of guys here just having really good years overall. Kucherov's injured right now. Ouch. And yeah, McDavid's definitely the number one guy there. For defense, Carlson, yep. And for goaltenders, oh, Jonathan Quick, okay. I don't see our goalie on here, so that's not spectacular. Oh yeah, there he is, Lundqvist, 22 wins. Jeez. So we are just over halfway through the season. I think we're going to work our way up to the trade deadline. I might get into a game or something like that just to, add a little more entertainment to this episode, as, really this has been pretty repetitive for the most part. There's only a couple teams that we haven't gone and looked through yet, and one of those teams would be the Charlotte Gladiators here. So we are just going to simulate here nice and quickly through, see if we can maintain our position in the standings right now, but really that's going to be difficult, especially with injuries occurring here, especially for like Brock Nelson and players like that. It doesn't help us as a franchise when our main guys are getting injured all the time, but somehow we are still currently sitting second in our division. I'm thinking the Central is actually one of the weakest divisions overall at this point. Somehow the Rattlesnakes are doing really well, but yeah, I mean, our team's not doing poorly right now. So against the Bulldogs, how do we do? 7-0 win? Jeez. Okay, so, we win some games and we lose others by a lot, and it doesn't really make sense to me how all that works, but that's just how the league is right now. It's very evenly balanced for the most part, and yeah, we'll see how this continues here. So we do end up dropping down to third place in our division. We're going up against the Charlotte Gladiators here, who we have not faced yet this season, I believe. And I believe they're one of the better teams in the league somehow, even with the bad goaltending. But Jack Eichel there is their captain. And you can see their jerseys there are actually pretty decent looking. They look pretty good. And that is the Charlotte Gladiators. So, man, I don't know why we aren't beating more teams. Our team should be doing really well, and they're not. So I think the farthest we're going to go up to here is going to be the trade deadline. So we will advance past this game, and then we will play against the Spartans, I believe. But I don't really want to make any crazy moves here for the start of this season. I mean, we are a championship caliber team, and as long as we can win a playoff spot out of our division, then we should be all right. But there are a couple other teams here that are pushing it, that are a little bit further ahead than us in the West, and I mean, these are all big games coming up here, so I think that's probably what we'll highlight next episode, is how important all these upcoming games are, rather than the games that we've played already, stuff like that. So, yeah, as you can see, those two franchise guys are really making a difference here at the moment. Leach and Davidson are definitely going to be good, and then in goal, obviously we have Larmour there, but he needs to probably perform a little better here if he's going to grow at all. And yeah, we don't have a ton of assets at the moment, so I'm used to pulling this screen up and just seeing all just like all elite players on some of our other franchise modes, but that is obviously not the case here yet. So yeah, I think just to end off this episode, we aren't going to get to anything else ridiculous or crazy. This is the trade deadline here, so if we were going to make a move, it would be today. I don't really see us doing anything here at the moment. Obviously, when we get what's his name back, when we get Brock Nelson back, he will slot in and provide the chemistry there on that third line. But the team's looking pretty sturdy overall. I don't see too many flaws or weaknesses in it, and as long as the team can stay healthy, then I think we stand a fairly good chance at not only making the playoffs, but potentially going really far in them first season too. So, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to hop into one game here kind of just to end off this episode, so it's not crazy long. And, against the Ottawa Spartans, I think we should be able to probably win this game. Chara scores there in the first period. It's still 1-0 in the second. I am going to jump in and play, and, hopefully I don't blow this. So they actually have a very good offense. I forgot that they had Pasternak. So yeah, they're gonna be a little bit of a challenge here. So let's see how this goes. So again, these are only 5-minute periods on All-Star. So we'll see what happens here, but you can never be too sure, right? So here we go. There you guys can see the Houston logo. Alexander Barkov facing off against Tomas Hertl. And this is going to be interesting to see how this goes. So, yikes, that was a bad pass. Really, Pasternak? You're just going to throw that on net from behind the net? Like, whatever. Anyways, we are still winning this game, but we got to probably play a little bit better if we are going to win this game by more than one. That was a nasty hit there. Hertl's going to fire away, and yikes. Yeah, that was a pretty mean hit there. So, hopefully we can make Ottawa pay here for that hit, and see what happens here. That was close, but that didn't get through. Here we go. Ooh, Teuvu's fast, man. I forgot how fast he is. There's the pass, and Donovan Leach is going to bury that because he's just too good. Yeah, man, Houston is the best, and I really like the roster we got right now, too, man. The franchise players are going to make a difference here for the foreseeable future, and that was a nice goal for sure. Teravainen over to Leach. The playmaking abilities there, man, just really nice, really good. Very well put away, too, by Leach there. He just gets to that spot at the last second and tucks it in far side, sorry. So yeah, 2-0 game here. It took us just 5 minutes. That's a nice goal. Oh, Heinen, you were so bad. I'm sorry. What was that? That's terrible. That's terrible. You got to do something there. You can't skate the puck in your own net, buddy. I turned too, and for whatever reason, the puck just stopped there. Watch. Heinen grabs the puck, and then it just stops. Why did the puck stop? I don't know, man. I don't understand. They got Lalonde on the second line. Okay, you can't make a pass that perfect all the time. Ooh, Anderson's in here. Are you kidding me? You kidding me that Meyer didn't score right there, right? Oh, that was not a penalty. Come on. Of course they call a penalty with like 2 minutes or like 57 seconds left. Jumbo Joe gets a penalty. And it was a pretty, I wouldn't say it was a clean hit, but it wasn't that bad. It's just Tarasenko is, for whatever reason, making a tuck pass with his back to the boards. Like, that doesn't make sense. Okay, missed the net by quite a bit, and we win that game in a really tight one overall, but it's 2 points, right? It's 2 points, and that is huge. That was very close, man. Jeez. So, yeah, the King gets another win there, man. We're just adding to his total, really. So, yeah, Gilly's just got the best of him there, hey? So, Donovan Leach gets the game winner, and we thoroughly outshot and outplayed the Ottawa Spartans there. So anyways, guys, I think that is going to wrap it up for this episode. Next episode, we will be getting into the remaining quarter of the season, as we have only played, 62 games? Yeah, so we got 20 games left at this point. Barkov's looking like he's on a really good pace right now. That's what we expected, to be honest, and the rookies are starting to perform. They are getting up there in overall. Unfortunately, Davidson hasn't really grown as much as we would have liked, but Donovan Leach is definitely kind of like the centerpiece of the future on this team. He's going to be a real nice fit. And, I mean, if he gets better than Barkov can always play second-line center. I mean, he is 24 already, but he fits the second line much better, funny enough. So, like, if we go like that, yeah, see, that's interesting to see how the chemistry all lines up there. But, yeah, no, as of right now, we're just going to keep that +3 chemistry boosted. And hopefully Brock Nelson will be back soon. The team's in really good shape. I'm happy with how they're doing. And, yeah, by the looks of it, we're probably playoff bound heading into episode 3. So, If you guys are new to the channel, made it to the end of the video, and are enjoying my content, then please go down below, consider subscribing to the channel, make sure you leave a like on the video, and also turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Also, feel free to leave comments, because I love hearing from you guys and getting feedback. But anyways, that is going to be it for me. This is Etanyos signing out, and see ya.